Hey everyone, this is Dima, back to you with another episode of the Love and Doha show. Grab your drink and snack because this will be a trip. Now, to add to the sporty spirit of this podcast, Qatar's National Sports Day was on February 11, and it was a blast. Everyone got a day off to celebrate sports in the most fun way possible, and the theme this year was Never Too Late. It really encouraged people of all ages to get moving. And honestly, there were so many great events across the country during the National Sports Day, from marathons and runs to sports challenges and activations. It was a fantastic chance to get outdoors and stay active with friends and family. What was really inspiring about Sports Day was the overall spirit, the overall energy, the participation of royals in activities in Education City and Turbo Market. It was really lovely to see. For example, His Highness the Emir Sheikh Tamim participated in activities in Ras Al-Rawnaq by playing paddle with the kids. Very wholesome. And we also saw Her Highness Sheikh Moza participating in Education City and Turbo Market and really enjoying the Sports Day spirit. Now, wherever you went on Sports Day, you would experience this sporty spirit, whether you went to Lusail to try the half marathon. Everyone challenged themselves and everyone had a blast there, reaching new scores or just enjoying the vibe. There was also the night run at Education City, and not to mention the Qatar Total Energies Open for women's tennis, which a few influencers actually made appearance at, including Ola Farahat. It really is a reminder about how sports brings everyone together. And let's not forget about the cat that randomly and unexpectedly appeared on court during the Alexandrova versus Sabalenka match. That cat just strided through the court, making everyone go in awe, possibly becoming the next competition. Now, out of all the places to be in Qatar, and especially on Sports Day, I think that Qatar Total Energies Open takes the beat. Because while it started on February 9th, every day of this event carried some amazing roundups where top players such as Sabalenka, Swiatek, Alexandrova, Paulini and Goff, and many other amazing players showed their sporty spirit and inspired others with their game. That, in addition to the activities that took place there, where people challenged their skills in tennis and also answered questions to get prizes with Total Energies, and took the chance to play some sports at the Qatar Tennis Federation. I also say this because I was there on Sports Day and I experienced the vibe for myself. It was really lovely to be there and to just enjoy the matches, enjoy seeing the players in their habitat of sportiness, and to really be reminded of the importance of sports and activities in our daily lives. Do let us know about your Sports Day and how it went. While on the topic of cool events happening in Qatar, one of the coolest events, the tech event of the year, will be taking place in Qatar at the Web Summit. Now, this is for the tech enthusiasts, the startup founders, and the people who simply love innovation. The Web Summit Qatar 2025 will be on February 23rd to 26th. And if I described you need to be at this place, at the Web Summit, between these 3 days. Simply because there will be an amazing lineup of speakers, workshops, panels, exclusive events. I'm honestly looking forward to seeing tech titans like Alexis Ohanian, Reddit's co-founder and the mastermind behind 776, Eduardo Savrin, Facebook's first investor, and Laura Chambers, CEO of Mozilla, all gathered in one place. They're gonna spill the secrets behind their game-changing innovations. And It's gonna be epic, isn't it? The Web Summit will also feature the world's #1 podcast publisher, iHeartMedia, bringing top-tier podcast talent like Malcolm Gladwell, Jay Shetty, and David Eagleman to the stage. You know, this event is expecting 20,000 plus attendees, and you could totally be one of them, because I think this event is going to be hard to miss. It's really a chance to connect and learn so much from others and really take on some inspiration for the future. I personally am going to be also looking forward to seeing Malcolm Gladwell, because I've read his amazing books like The Tipping Point that were very psychologically intriguing. So will you be there? February 9th also marked the start of the grace period that was announced by the Ministry of Interior. Earlier this week, the Ministry of Interior announced a grace period for people who overstayed their visa or violated residency laws, and this period will last for 3 months, reminding anyone who needs to take care of this matter to do so within this grace period. Alright, now let's talk about the weekend. This weekend is special for different reasons. One is that it's Valentine's Day, and there are some great places to go if you're celebrating. Second is that Macklemore will be playing at Match for Hope, something that everyone is really excited for, especially if you're still feeling the sports spirit and feeling like doing something for the greater good instead of wallowing in your singleness on Valentine's Day. Match for Hope is going to be a united effort to raise funds that provide essential education for children and young people who need it the most, especially in regions affected by conflict, disaster, or poverty. The last time it ran, Match for Hope hit a home run, raising over $8 million to support quality education for disadvantaged youth across the Middle East, Asia, and Africa. And Match for Hope is going to take place at Stadium 974 on Friday, which, you know, is Valentine's Day. Have you booked your tickets? And are you planning to go? If you fancy yourself some good food and music for Valentine's Day, then this is the vibe for you. Arjun at the Black Orchid. This will be the vibe for you, and it's going to be at Mondrian Hotel on Friday, 14th of February. Now, if you're looking for some vibey lights and some sporty spirit, if you feel like painting yourself in glow-in-the-dark paint and running with your partner or friends, this could be really fun. It's the Ultraviolet Glow Run, with distances starting from 3.5 kilometers. It's going to be at Doha Sports Park, and it will be on February 14th. This really feels like the place to be on the weekend because it's a sporty event, and it has lights, and it has fun. Glow Run. And if you're not feeling like being sporty, that's okay, because you can dance. You can dance the night away at the unforgettable night of Pausa, where you can enjoy the unmistakable style and chart-topping tracks. It's the place to be, and it's gonna be at Golf Club on February 14th at 6 p.m. Get your tickets if that's your vibe. Another very interesting event will take place at Shaqab between the 13th and 15th of February. If you feel something different, not music, not sports, this one's for you. You can head on over to His Highness the Emir Sword Equestrian Show. It could really be the story to tell, because there's nothing quite as glorious as seeing beautifully manicured horses galloping about and then jetting across the track. So if you're feeling the equestrian vibes, this is the place to be. What are your go-to spots when you're looking to unwind or try something new? Let's talk about the best places to spend the weekend here in Qatar. So the other day there was an update about the weather, and everyone was encouraged to expect some rain, expect some clouds. Then that didn't happen, and in the afternoon of the same day the sky was clear and there was no sign of rain. There was also an update today about this, where people were told to expect some cloudy skies and possible thunders. So, do you think it will rain during these days? Some really incredible news came out since last week's fire at Al-Rawnaq complex in Bin Umran. Now, to give some context, Al-Rawnaq is one of the most classic go-to stationery stores in Qatar, with branches across the city, and recently there was a fire that burned one of the branches and its storage. Thank God there were no energies though, and only the products were lost. Now, the incredible news came from a video that circulated social media showing that almost everything burned except the Quran. This story is truly heartwarming and has touched many people. It's a reminder of how powerful faith and resilience can be. What do you think the story says about overcoming challenges in our own lives? Speaking of this, Ramadan is starting in 16 days. Can you believe it? Ramadan is coming soon, and it's that time of year to get ready spiritually and mentally for the blessed month. Now, if you're someone who watches or likes to watch shows during Ramadan, there will be some exclusive series that will keep you glued to your screen, like in Nos, serving up all the vibes between comedy, emotion, and thriller, and shows that are... And if you're someone who enjoys social shows, I'm thinking that there will be some really cool shows in Ramadan. These are the ones that add to the Ramadan vibe as well, where people get asked questions and win prizes. There's one that is always happening every Ramadan, and it's called Fakkir Ma'ana, Think With Us. If you enjoy these vibes, that's definitely something to catch up to. So, what's something that you're most looking forward to this Ramadan? And how do you prepare for it? As always, it's lovely to catch up on the Love in Doha show. I hope that you enjoy your weekend and that you stay curious. Thank you for tuning into the Love in Doha podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts from.